Welcome to Financial Focus, brought to you by Gulf Coast Financial Services founder and CEO, John Kuykendall. John and his team of financial, legal, and tax professionals have provided North Florida savers and investors sound, comprehensive financial guidance for over 25 years, helping you to achieve important life and planning goals. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and tune in for more Financial Focus by visiting gulfcoastfinancial.net.
And welcome into the program. This is Financial Focus, brought to you by the team at Gulf Coast Financial Services. Founder, CEO John Kuykendall here with us as always. And John, it's the time of year where people are making those financial resolutions. Well, resolutions in general, but studies show that financial related resolutions are actually the majority of those made.
Yeah, that's right, Peter. I think it's like 67% of the resolutions that were started last year were relating to finances and how we were going to do our finances. It's amazing that we're at the end of 2020. And so now's a great time to start planning for 2021. And so those financial resolutions, how we're going to get ready for retirement, how we're going to save our money, what the things we're going to do, now's the time to set them up. But, you know, Peter, it's also like the gym. I joined the gym, I go for a month, and then I quit. And so we've got to do it all year long if we're going to be consistent with it.
You made it twice as long as me, John.
Yeah.
Yep. It's too crowded in here. I'll come back later.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Been there and done that. But, you know, there are some financial resolutions that people can do that will help their finances. I think the number one is to quit having credit card interest. If you can pay your credit cards off, credit card interest isn't tax deductible. It has a high interest rate, going to be higher than anything else you can get. And so if we could pay that off and then start saving that money that we're paying on our credit cards to our 401k and to our retirement plans, it would be a great start for 2020.
Yeah, I think credit card interest goes usually from about 12 to up to 25% or more sometimes.
Or more sometimes, yeah. So, I mean, 12 and up, and there's no reason to pay that. We need to get that off our balance sheet. It's like I said, it's not deductible. I don't believe in having any interest that you can't deduct. So I like all of my clients to pay off their credit cards. Budgeting. I read this week that if you don't have a budget, you really don't have a plan. And so I believe that budgeting is a great way to start 2021 so that we can control our spending and get rid of those, I like to call it the categories of what I need versus what I want. And so we plan for what I want in our budget. And if we don't have it, we don't buy it. It's a great way to save money.
How about having that emergency account? Is that one that people should strive for?
Certainly. We always want my clients to have 6 months of money set aside in a savings account, CD, or a money market account so that we don't have to worry about, we don't have to go borrow on our credit cards. If we have an emergency, we need a new roof, the car breaks down, we can take care of it. And that's certainly a way to keep the stress off of your budget and also to keep a stress off your retirement.
So paying off debt, especially credit cards, sticking to a budget, having that emergency account. What other ways can we strive to improve our financial outlook in 2021 and beyond?
Well, certainly. If you're having trouble making ends meet, you can come up with another job. Right now, we have a lot of Uber drivers and people that are delivering food because of the way that the situation is. So certainly that's a way that we can pick up some extra money. Seasonal help, people are always looking for part-time help this time of year. So it's a great way to kind of boost your income, get some extra money to help pay off those credit cards, and also to boost your savings.
Helping the budget from both ends, both the debt and the spending, and adding some additional income there.
Right. But I really think, Peter, that if people will get on a budget that they can live with, that they will not spend that extra money that they don't have, eliminate the credit card debt that way, and also be able to increase their savings and still live a comfortable life.
And we want to make those resolutions SMART. I've heard the acronym: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time bound. So really bite-sized goals, I guess, is the gist of that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to say that within 3 months I'm going to have $20,000 put into my emergency account if I have no way to do it. So what we want to do is say, I'm going to put $100 aside until I reach $20,000, and then that's going to be my emergency fund. Set something up that you can live with, that you can do. It's not like the gym where if I make it, it's okay. This way, I've got it set up. It's on a system, and you know as well as I do that if we go to the gym every day or 3 times a week, and that's our goal, then we're going to make that, and we're going to go and we're going to stay. If I just say I'm going to go to the gym, I'll never get up and go to the gym.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. A little ambiguous, and that ambiguity leads to not achieving the goal. Well, I can always go tomorrow and still achieve that goal. No, it doesn't work like that if you set those smart, specific, relevant, timely, measurable, attainable goals. So, John, a couple more that you had on your list. Track your net worth and run a retirement estimator. These are ones that maybe are a little bit more advanced. Somebody who's already kind of got a handle on their finances, but now looking to take that next step into retirement.
That's right. And of course, you know, the reason we track our net worth is it's a measure between our assets and what we owe. And that's our net worth. And so the larger our net worth, then the more money we're going to have going into retirement, the less debt we're going to have. So as we proceed along life's path on that road to retirement, we want to be able to measure the fact that our net worth's getting bigger, and so that's certainly a way to do that. What was the other one? I missed that one.
To run a retirement estimator.
Oh yeah,
or an estimate, I guess.
You know, I think the thing that what we need to do is, instead of that estimator, is to run the financial plan. Do a retirement plan that shows you how much money you're going to have based upon your projections, so that we can say that if I'm putting $12,000 or 12% of my salary aside in my retirement account, how much money am I going to have when I retire, and how long is that money going to last me? That way I can set my goals so that I can obtain them for retirement.
Well, John, if we don't know what that looks like, it's going to be hard to achieve other goals in retirement. Do we know if we need to spend less or save more or get on a even tighter budget if we have not run that retirement financial plan?
That's right, Peter. And I've always said you can't get down the road unless you got a roadmap. And the retirement plan, the retirement income plan, is the roadmap to get us to that final goal of having enough money to last us through retirement as long as we live. And that's really the goal here, is it's not to give you a luxurious lifestyle. It's to make sure that based upon the lifestyle that you've given us, that you have enough money to last all throughout retirement. And certainly we can't get there if we don't know what kind of roadmap we got. And you know, the other thing too, Peter, is that there's been a lot of discussion about how much money do I need in retirement. And a lot of people say, well, you're not going to need as much. But I'm finding that we need as much as we're making now. Plus, we want to include an inflation factor to keep up with inflation, because things are going to cost me more as I live longer.
So those are the kind of things that you can discuss and work through when you're running that retirement estimator, or, as you said, the full financial plan for retirement, the income plan. John, another advantage, checking in with an advisor from time to time, and probably something that people should do in 2021.
That's true. You know, 2020 has been a difficult year. 2021, we're coming into the longest bull market in history. We don't know how long this thing's going to last. It's been proven, Peter, over and over again, that people have better returns with advisors, kind of like a coach. If you go to the gym, again, as an analogy, if I have a coach, he's going to push me, show me what I need to do to get my best results. And that's what the financial advisor does with your finances.
Yeah, a personal trainer teaches you how to set the goals, what to be striving for, and how to do the right exercises to achieve your personal fitness goals. And the same thing with a financial advisor in your financial health is going to show you what strategies you should be implementing and how to achieve specific goals.
That's right, Peter. And one of the things, we were talking to a prospect yesterday who came in, and the couple, the wife and the husband, she was fixing to start drawing Social Security. Well, after we got through talking to them, we explained to her that there was a better way to file for Social Security than what she was going to file. So certainly, if they had gone without us helping them, coaching them, then she would have filed the wrong way.
Well, those are the type of tips, ladies and gentlemen, that you can get when you're checking in with a financial advisor. John, I'm sure the difference in Social Security between claiming a right or an optimal strategy versus one that was suboptimal could be tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of somebody's lifetime.
That's right. And actually, Peter, we worked with a client the other day, and we were able to give them an extra $1,000 a month of free money that they didn't even know they could get, because we went ahead while he was waiting to file, we filed on his wife's. So it didn't affect his, but he got the retirement quicker.
$1,000 a month moves the needle in my household, John.
Yeah, I could use $1,000 a month extra.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, how about those legal documents, life insurance? I think during this pandemic, it really cast a spotlight on the fact that we were underprepared, both from an insurance standpoint and having those important documents in place.
Oh yeah, Peter, I think this last year taught us that most people don't have enough life insurance. It's the only way that you can get a tax-free death benefit, but you can also get a tax-free living benefit if you start early enough, or if we fund it with enough money. So certainly there are a lot of things that life insurance does now that it used to not do that are certainly advantageous. And we always want to make sure that anyone has the proper legacy documents, the will, the estate planning documents that we need, so that we can pass on the estate under our wishes, without causing a lot of trouble and turmoil for the survivors.
And by the way, maybe the first gift that 2020 gave us was the passing of that Secure Act, which changed how assets will be passed to next generations, right?
Well, that's right, Peter. That created a whole new list of estate planning problems, estate planning documents. Trust had to be reviewed. If you haven't done that, now's a great time to do that. The Secure Act, while it came on us very quickly, it also gave us a lot of things to think about and things to rework. So passing on a legacy isn't as easy as it used to be.
John, you talked about physical fitness and kind of the comparison to financial fitness, and another kind of aspect, analogy of that struck me, that both a yoga instructor and a bodybuilder have the goal to be physically fit, yet how they go about doing that is going to be completely different. And the same is probably true in our financial lives. You and I and everybody listening or viewing this program probably has the goal to be in good financial shape, but the way that we go about doing that might be very different from person to person.
Well, and everybody's income plan, financial plan is different. It takes a different amount of money for different people to live based upon their lifestyle. So if you've got a lifestyle where you want to travel a lot, you want to do a lot of things, we're going to need more in retirement. If you've got a lifestyle where I live on the farm, I grow my own vegetables, I don't need as much. I just got to pay my taxes and pay my utilities.
Well, just another reason why they offer that complimentary review there at Gulf Coast Financial. And if you would like to take them up on that, pick up the phone, give them a call, 386-755-9018, 386-755-9018. We're talking about these resolutions. We want to make goals for the next year. We want to plan for a lifetime. And that's what they are doing there with their clients at Gulf Coast Financial Services. John Kuykendall and his team take a look from the financial perspective, the tax perspective, with their sister company, Gulf Coast Tax Advantage. Been named best of the best in financial services by the Lake City Reporter, serving North Central Florida. If you have questions, concerns, even just a quick couple questions on your mind about, do I pay taxes now or do I defer them in my 401k? Do I do a Roth conversion this year? What about claiming Social Security? Just a few of the questions that they can answer, but many, many more. Pick up the phone, give them a call, 386-755-9018, or go online, gulfcoastfinancial.net, gulfcoastfinancial.net. And John, if we make some resolutions, if we start on them now and stick to them, 2021 can be a better financial year.
Oh, yeah, Peter, I'm looking for great things in 2021. I think that everything's going to improve, and now's the time to get started. You don't wait until January to start doing that.
No, procrastination, not your friend. It is the enemy of progress. Let's go ahead and get a jump on that now. And John, we always appreciate your prompting and pushing us along in that effort.
Thank you, Peter. Glad to do it.
Always a pleasure speaking with John Kuykendall. He's looking forward to hearing from you, helping in any way he can. Give a call to Gulf Coast Financial Services, 386-755-9018. They're looking forward to hearing from you.
Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and tune in for more financial focus by visiting gulfcoastfinancial.net. The information presented on this program is provided for informational purposes only, without warranty of accuracy, completeness, or suitability for a particular purpose. This program is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, legal, or tax advice. This information is general in nature and not specific enough to be construed as advice. You should not make any decision based on the information presented on this program without independent consultation with an appropriately licensed professional or competent advisor. Investment in securities or the market involves a potential risk for loss of principal. Trading, therefore, may not be suitable for all listeners. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals of growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes. John Kuykendall is registered with and securities are offered through Kovac Securities, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, found online at www.kovacsecurities.com. Advisory services are offered through Gulf Coast Financial Services, Inc., a registered investment advisor in Florida. Gulf Coast Financial Services, Inc. is not affiliated with Kovac Securities, Inc. or Kovac Advisors, Inc. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All investing involves risk. Investment decisions should be based on your own goals, time horizon, and tolerance for risk. Due to various factors including changing market conditions and/or applicable laws, the content may no longer be reflective of current opinions or positions.